Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do the reading today, the bonus reading. Now I normally do the bonus reading on Wednesday and yesterday I completely forgot. So there were a couple of people I want to give thanks to, but Sagittarius, you were at the top again. I think some 6,000 views of the last video, which is pretty impressive. Cancer, you were not far behind, which really threw me too, because you haven't made an appearance before. So, and then the lovely Librans. So, yeah, quite interesting. So today, the bonus reading is for Sagittarius. So I guess the Cancers and Librans won't watch this video if I term it Sagittarius too. I might have to mention it in the daily read tomorrow. Oops. Okay, someone's on a bit of a journey there. Okay, now we're ready. All right, bonus reading for Sagittarius. Oh, okay, Sagittarius, it's very possible you're dealing with a Capricorn at the moment. Very strong person card here. So it could be, you know, a family member, mother, could be a friend, could be a love interest, but there's a really, really strong feeling of a Capricorn person. Maybe not necessarily a woman, although their energy might be quite loving, caring, down to earth, honest, because there's definitely a feeling here of this strong earth energy around your sign at the moment. Okay. It could be, you know, even someone that you work with, or someone, I just have a teacher coming through here. So for some of you, it might be something to do with a teacher of some kind. How funny, this card flew out of the deck when I was reading. So for some of you at the moment, you're, you know, deliberating which way to go here. There's a definite feeling of, you know, do you walk down one path or down another path? So there's a choice of two paths here. And it could be that this Capricorn somehow has a, I don't know why I'm saying Capricorn, because it's an earth sign. It could be a Taurus or Virgo. So there you go. I often think when we say something, there's something for somebody out there. Because it could be a Taurus or a Virgo. This is an earth sign. Okay, so there's something that's influencing your decision to move forward here on something. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's like you have a choice of two pathways, and it could be that this Capricorn person is one of those pathways or has an influence on which way you go here. So if it was, say, a work situation, maybe the Capricorn person's offered you a job and you don't want to leave the job. And here I go with the Capricorn again. And I nearly said Capricorn then. Okay, there's this strong feeling that this person, this earth sign, has some sort of influence on you here. So it could be that you have a choice of two jobs and you're married to an earth sign who's had a big influence on you. Or it could be some sort of love interest. And for some of you, you could be dealing with something legal here as well, because we have the King of Swords here. Really can't put the story together yet. I'm really not quite getting this yet. The King of Swords is generally an air sign. I don't think this is a sign though. It could be, so if you're a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this feels like the energy of a person that's not necessarily the air sign. So it could be that they're a lawyer, doctor, someone in a profession where they're required to speak in a very articulate way. Let me just keep going here. Okay, so there's a need for you to take time out here. This feels like for some of you, there's maybe a small operation or a legal thing that you need to do, because you have a choice of whether to move down this pathway or not. So it may be that you've got two options about how you move forward with something. So for example, there may be two options for some sort of health care. And I feel like this earth sign somehow could be your wife, your mother, a sister, friend. Somehow they're guiding you to move down one particular pathway. Because at the moment, you need rest and time out here. But there's some urgency for you to move down one way. Okay, this is pretty deep here. Okay, now this looks like it could be something to do with work. There is something to do with spending money here. So, for example, somebody could be trying to talk to you about going into business. Could be an earth sign that's offering you an option to go into business here. It could be something legal, like I said, but it may be that they're wanting you to sign a contract to move forward on something, and you're unable to choose at the moment which direction to take here. Because you're weighing up all your pros and cons here, and you're taking time out to really think about what is it you want. Because you're not sure of the direction you want to go in either at this point. So maybe there is a need for you to speak to someone about a decision on moving forward. Because there's a real need for you here to find balance, to be able to understand. So I think at the moment perhaps you are, being either too practical or too emotional, and you're not being able to see what this opportunity is for you. But there's some sort of opportunity here that's going to offer you a change to your finances. It could be that you have to spend or invest money to move forward on this. But you're definitely deliberating on it. But the universe is saying they want you to have, you need to balance yourself out before you make this decision. Now, the Eight of Wands comes in here. Or the Eight of Wands can go either way here. It could be that someone's making some sort of offer that's a love offer, but it can also mean that you're having a lot of internet conversations here about how to do this. I strongly feel for some of you it's some sort of business proposition or work position. But it's like you're reluctant to go ahead because you're worried about spending the money on something. Maybe it's not as tangible as some businesses are. So you're concerned about how you move forward on this. Yeah, because the Tower's coming up here. Okay, so what the universe is saying here is that you need to put your fears aside here. You are being offered something that is right for you, but you are managing it in a way where you're managing it through your fear and your reluctance. You're not trusting what's being offered here. And what the universe is saying is you need to sort of break down some of these ideas that you have in your head that stop you moving forward. Some of these ideas that have kept you back. Because they're going to step in here. They're going to step in because you're finding this decision very difficult to make. You have a lot of mental conflict here. And I really feel, I'm surprised like the Two of Pentacles isn't here really, because it feels to me like you're toing and froing on this. Do I take this path or that path? Do I move forward on this or do I stay back? And the universe is saying you need to go back and sit and think about what it is you really want here. Because if you don't, it looks like they're going to force you to make a decision. And not force you as in, well, with the Tower here, I'm thinking they're going to somehow make sure that you make a decision here rather than sitting on the fence. Because I feel like this is, really solid offer here. Yeah, look, it's an offer of stability. Why are you having trouble making this decision, Sagittarius? Because you're really having issues moving forward on this. Your mind is in a whirl. And you need to take time out to have some more balance. Because this is a really, really good offer. Okay. So then we have this Devil energy here. Okay. This changes quite a lot of stuff here. So again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we said that right from the beginning. That makes sense. I can say that now. I don't know whether you've lost at something before and you're worried about committing to something again, because this Devil energy often talks about codependence and toxicity. For some of you, it could be about that. So you're worried about moving forward because you're worried about maybe codependency. Maybe you've been in codependent relationships before and you need to break down the idea of the codependency and able to move forward. That's for some of you. Now, for others of you, this could be about getting help for drug and alcohol problems here. Could be that you've been offered something because medical is very strong here, health. money. So it could be that you've been offered perhaps a place in rehab or some sort of medical treatment that may help you cope with this problem or issue. I can't think of any other reason why the devil would come up here as a card, not in line with what we've done here. There doesn't feel like any sort of evilness or badness that I need you to be aware of. But I do need to say to you, there is a decision need to be made here, and somehow or another you're thinking of it through the eyes of something you've been through before. Something's keeping you bound to something from the past and you need to move forward. Okay. Very strong reading, Sagittarius. Please let me know what's going on for you. All right. Do you know I'm sitting here reading without my glasses because I started the video and realised I didn't put my glasses on. So I've done quite well, really. If I could read this card, it might help, though. So you've got the card of Indriel, and it talks about being a light worker. Now, the way I feel out this card here is like, I feel like you understand here that there's a greater purpose here. There's a greater purpose for you to move forward here. Something's calling you, but you're going backwards and forwards between your ego and your true self, or backwards and forwards between your intuition and your logic. And the universe is saying here you need to make a decision that's best for you. But you're weighing up all your past stuff rather than looking forward at this to see what the outcome can be. And there's a beautiful stability here that comes from doing this. Now, it really doesn't feel like a relationship. In fact, I haven't even got one cup in this reading. Oh, other than in the Temperance card. To me, this doesn't feel like a relationship. However, it could be that you have an opportunity to move forward on a relationship because of your past experiences, you're feeling a little bit stuck and non-committal at the moment because there's no love here. There is a lot of passion. There is definitely money here. So somehow or another it affects your tangible stuff in life. But Sagittarius, let me know what's going on for you. Because definitely this feeling that you need to act on something. And it feels quite urgent, so I've no idea. Thank you for watching and well done for getting the bonus read.